Strange things are happening every day. I hear the music up above my head. Though the side of my heart has left me again, I hear music up.
Roll it.
Okay. Buenas Cameron Diaz, welcome to Pedro TV and welcome to Johnny Romeo. How you doing, John?
Hey man, how you going?
Good, mate. We're here at the NG Gallery in Chippendale for Johnny's new show of paintings based on Ned Kelly. As you can see in the back here, Johnny's a pop painter.
Yep.
Pop painter. Now, how come you devoted a whole series to Ned Kelly?
You know, Peter, the Ned Kelly kind of idea has always intrigued me. And a couple of years ago, I saw Ben Cousins, and Ben Cousins, when he was jailed, well not jailed, but he was convicted, and he was on his way to the court hearing, or he pulled off his shirt.
Yeah.
He had the words "such as life," you know, on his torso. Yeah. And I actually thought to myself, you know, wow, you know that, you know. They're really powerful words, and I knew they were Ned Kelly's words, you know. And then I just sort of put it in my memory bank and it kind of stopped there. And then what happened over the course of the next year, Heath Ledger died, and Heath Ledger had been involved with Ned Kelly, and I kind of watched the movie and I thought, you know, I really believe that, you know, a Ned Kelly series should be painted, you know. And that's where it all came about. Also as a kid, I was very interested in comics, and in one of the Batman comics there's a character called Swagman that appears 4 times, and Swagman is similar to Ned Kelly. He wears a
Does he have a helmet?
He got a helmet. Wow. And he has the body armour, you know, the body armour and the helmet, and he talks with an Australian accent.
Is he malevolent, or is he one of the good guys?
No, he's one of the baddies.
Okay.
And and you know, I kind of got interested and intrigued as a kid with that. And you know, he was only ever featured in four series. And I just thought that Ned Kelly would one day make a great sort of cartoon character, and it would be a great series to work on. And
I mean, do you identify at all with Ned Kelly?
Do I?
Do you identify some way with his story? Or?
You know the funny thing about Ned, in all of us, you know, like Ned's a hero, and he's a legend, and he's an Australian icon, and he's a folklore hero. But in saying that, there's also the flip side as well, and the flip side is that he's a criminal, and I think to a certain degree there's much said about Ned Kelly out there, and there's aspects of Ned that I affiliate with. That whole, you know, the symbol of the underprivileged, the symbol of the battler. Yeah. I mean, I like that Ned, you know. Yeah. And I can affiliate with that kind of Ned. But you know, I'm a pop painter, and being a pop painter is that I saw the Being a pop painter, I was able to kind of see the pop icon value in Ned Kelly, you know, and that's
because he's so instantly recognisable.
He's instantly recognisable, but more importantly, that Ned Kelly means something different to you, and Ned Kelly means something different to me, or the layperson. And what I was so intrigued about the Ned Kelly story and the Ned Kelly character was that he's become such a huge figure in history, either for good or for bad, that we've taken him on as a part of our culture and the way we feel as Australians. And I keep reading, but really, let's keep believing longer, you know. And we all know Ned Kelly died at 25.
Yeah.
But it's not about 25 years on Earth. It's about believing longer. And we've got this whole idea of the outlive the outlaw. so the outlaw would live on forever in Kelly country. And it's a powerful word. Ned looks directly at you, and I mean, he stares. He's got two revolvers in his hand, and I mean, this is powerful, you know.
2 revolvers in his hand. Now, the next painting I'm going to ask you about is all about that. Okay? Downstairs. We're going good. This is all stuff. You just need to tell me this stuff beforehand. This is all new again.
Come make a video. I'm on my roll.
This one. Let's start with this one.
Roll them.
Okay, Johnny. We're just speaking about. Were we just speaking about two-handed guns? Yep. We're just speaking about two-handed guns? Okay, here it is. Here's Ned in the air, two-handed gun. Which film director really nailed the two-handed gun pose?
I don't know.
John Woo.
Oh, right.
No, and we're going back.
Yeah.
We go, you know, when did it stop being the one-handed gunslinger?
Yeah.
To the two-handed bang-a-bing, bang-a-boom?
You know, I don't know, but I mean, I use 2 guns because I think in that shootout at Stringbark Creek, where Ned killed 3 police officers and Constable McIntyre got away, I kind of, if you like, I thought of Ned with the 2-gun fling, you know, like I kind of thought of Ned as being this image of Ned Kelly in my head, where he jumps up with these 2 guns, and as you know, one police officer tries to get away, he shot one. And
you need 2 guns when there was more than 2 policemen.
That's right.
True, come on.
Now, there's your answer.
Okay, here we are with this is one of my favourite pieces. And I only really noticed this across a crowded room, across this crowded restaurant. And what I really love about this, which is that it's nearly all it's not monochrome, but there's a whole nice feel of deep green about it. You know, it has a good, strong atmosphere. Whereas a lot of the paintings have a lot of bright colours coming at you. This one seems to have a more of a, you know, was that your intention, or, you know?
Yeah, I mean the intent of this work was to, I mean, a lot of police officers that were part of the force, the Victorian force, were actually ex-convicts, and so you know, Ned's initial confrontation with the police, as you know, was with Constable Fitzpatrick and his younger sister, and that intrigued me to a certain degree. And the woman in this painting is an embodiment of all the women in Ned Kelly's life, and I'm talking about his sisters, his mother.
He was very protected.
Well, his sisters and his mother attended his hanging, public hanging. But you know, I've also got here, which is interesting as well. You've got the word Etty across there, and in the Ned Kelly movie, which Heath Ledger stars in, his girlfriend is portrayed in a fictitious way by the character Julia Cook, and she's not actually his girlfriend. His girlfriend was Eddie Hart. So I've got Etty in this painting, and it's been crossed out because we've you know, history has forgotten Etty, if you like. But this woman here is an embodiment of all Ned Kelly women, and you know, the message is, you know, you see what we're up against, Mister. It's what all the women were up against in Ned Kelly's life. You know, Ned Kelly had so many women in his life that were very supportive of him. Ned Kelly as a person, but Ned Kelly as the bushranger as well.
We should explain that Ned's father died when Ned was only 11.
That's right.
So Ned actually took over, you know, the role of being the father figure for the family. So yes, he did steal horses.
That's right.
And he, you know, he came up against cops that, you know, there wasn't going to be much, you know, agreement about things. So yeah, it's a complicated character. Listen, it's been a real pleasure to again get inside the head of Johnny Romeo.
Thank you so much.
You've been on my hit list for a long time. The paintings are fantastic. So if you're in Sydney, they're at the NG Gallery in Chippendale.
NG Art.
Sorry, NG.
NG Art Gallery.
NG Art Gallery. Sorry.
NG. Art's important.
The art is important. Thanks, Johnny. So we'll see you again sometime.
No worries.